to mutantbase.com. AAA Hearing, introducing 3 tools that will permanently change the way you hear music. Let's talk about these 3 things now. We have awareness, anticipation, and attitude. These are the AAAs of hearing. If I were to recommend one of the AAAs to spend the most time on, it would be awareness. Similar to the way an athlete always knows where the ball is, or an animal that can detect fear in her prey. Awareness lets you hear, lets you notice the details in the music. Awareness lets you feel subtle shifts in the music, such as mood, dynamics, and tempo. Noticing these shifts allow you to react accordingly, musically. Awareness is also what allows you to play freely. It keeps you from getting lost in the form of a song. It helps you groove better. Awareness will keep you from being smashed by a huge rock that fell from the sky. Okay, one simple way to develop your awareness is to ask questions. Ask a lot of questions. Questions will show you how to notice details. So basically, pay attention to everything. Now, when I talk about asking questions, what I really mean is break everything down. Break it down to the finest detail. When you're thinking about groove, or rhythm, or feel, ask yourself questions like, does the drummer's sound open or closed? Is the feel of the song straight eighths, or are they swinging eighths? How hard is the drummer swinging on the ride? What different rhythms are being played on the drummer's left hand, the right hand, left foot, and the right foot? Ask your questions like, what is the overall rhythmic pulse? What are the resolution points that are being emphasized in the groove? Things like, where does everyone in the band feel the time? Or, even how is the volume of your bass compared to the rest of the band? When it comes to melody or harmony, you can ask yourself questions like, what is the melody? What are the notes of the melody? What scales or chords is this melody implying? How is the melody being articulated? What is the space in the music? Where are the resolution points in the melody? You even ask yourself, is there even another melody? When it comes to technique, do the same. Break it down to the finest detail. Ask yourself questions like, what would happen to the tone if you angle your hand differently? What would happen to the groove if the fret hand changes its original fingering? What would happen to your speed and stamina if you attack the string a certain way? Break everything down to the finest details. Second on the list of AAA hearing is anticipation. Anticipation is really more for when you're playing music with other people. Anticipation is hearing in your mind where the music may be possibly going, and then preparing yourself for the appropriate reaction. Instead of being passive and always waiting for the next part of the music to happen before you play a note, you end up actively feeling where the music is going and playing it. By being more active of a listener, you will find that you will often end up leading the band. The bass has tremendous power in telling a band what to do. The bass can direct a band that a chorus in a song is about to come up, or that the music will suddenly drop to a whisper. Hear where the music is going and lead the band. Also, hear if someone else is leading the music elsewhere and try to go along with that ride. Through anticipation, music breathes more like an exciting conversation between 2 friends. Observe your own interactions with your friends. Do the same with your approach to your music. Third on the list of AAA hearing is attitude. Try not to be content with option A, such as playing the first thing you heard, or the obvious notes that sound good. Instead, have a fearless attitude. Explore option B. Hear notes and rhythms that are not necessarily being already played in the music. Then, explore playing option B over the music. Have an open mind to hearing what that sounds like. Soon, your option B becomes your option A, and the cycle goes on and on. Your perspective on how you hear and play music will remain fresh. Remember, be aware, anticipate, and have a fearless attitude.